is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, we got Maino a little late to the party, very late to the party. Remember when people were doing series on YouTube and everything, and they were putting out, well, he's very excited about this because rap is over. Done. Rap is over. Ever since Chano, he stopped doing rap. Ever since he took Troy Ave's chain from the Irving Plaza and got exposed. He exposed himself, actually, last year when he showed the chain that he took and exposed it to everybody. That, hey, I've had your chain all these years. You didn't take it from his neck. It fell on the ground and you kept it. And you took the Jesus piece off and you kept the Cuban. I mean, at that point right there, I was like, can't stand Maino. like, I liked him, but he was cool before. I don't know. He evolved over the years. Now he's Angela Yee's sidekick. He's getting a check, though. He does. I'll give him one thing. He survives in hip-hop. He does. He survives. Okay? I'll say something. Then we got Quavo. I don't know what's going on with Quavo. I think it's just, he lost a loved one a year ago. What was that? It was 2 years ago almost at this point, right? Am I wrong? 2 years ago, right? Anyways. Quavo lost Takeoff. And he hasn't been the same really since. Unfortunately. Now he dropped this song with Lenny Kravitz, which Lenny Kravitz has probably taken most of the song because it's a classic Lenny Kravitz song that he sampled. But I look at this video as more like it's kind of like a love story between these two. They're all in each other's face, touching each other's faces while they're rapping to each other and singing. Lenny Kravitz caresses his face as he sings to Lenny Kravitz. It's pretty crazy. And then, there's it's very weird. They're gyrating on each other. Yeah, it's a love story. Then we got Big Sean. Remember when he said, I'm not going to be doing all the antics to promote my album this time. I'm just going to drop the music. Well, I told you he's doing every antic possible. Now, shout out to Jordan. Jordan, he calls himself Jordan the Stallion. I like his content. I follow him. I think he's funny. I also think he puts you on to a lot of different recipes and stuff, and he deserves to be popular, okay? So Big Sean, sometimes now artists will insert themselves, except for, I got to put Method Man aside because Method Man only did it because a lot of people say they look alike, right? But besides Method Man, he's done these collabs with, this is what the music industry does. They're like, okay, let's pay Jordan, and shout out to Jordan for probably getting a check for this, to promote Big Sean's album. They do some content together, and it promotes Big Sean's album. Big Sean's doing everything he can to promote this album. Don't believe the hype that I'm not going to do the antics that everybody else does. He's doing it. T.I., interesting response. He got questioned from being the false arrest the other day. That was mistaken identity. Now they're saying it wasn't a mistaken identity. It was something kind of related to him, and they let him go. And he said, when he got his reaction on camera was, they were just doing their job. So that means there probably was some validity to their arrest, and they did their job, and they let him go within 2 hours. They did whatever they did, and I guess he had some type of warrant out for his arrest. They arrested him and let him go. And then, we'll get to it later, but a case was dropped today. T.I. and his wife, there was another case that was, they dismissed the case. I don't know if it was the same case, but there was another assault case that was dismissed without prejudice. The court agreed with Tip and Tamika that Jane Doe doesn't have to appear. I don't know. So they're getting some of their cases dismissed. They had a lot at one point, man. I don't know if there was like a coup going on to get rid of T. I don't know what was going on. Then we got Latto. She drops today, and you can hear. Some people were saying you can hear so much Drake and 21 Savage on it. I highly recommend y'all check it out. You will literally put the rapping on this. Wait, literally, you can put the rapping on "Settle Down" over major distribution beat, and it will go hard. So that means it's good because it sounds just like another album. Y'all know Latto album is so good they have to start lying and saying Drake wrote it. Maybe it's a good album. I didn't hear it. A lot of people are liking it though. I like the Latto album because if Drake was a girl from Atlanta. Okay. All right. So Latto dropped a good album. That's what's up. And lastly, we got Young Miami from the City Girls. She finally admits that she can't really rap. We already knew this. And I think it was always a hustle for her. It wasn't something she wanted to do. JT obviously wants to rap because she's showing she wants to rap. She's dope. I like her little mix. The mixtape she dropped did really well. And that was just like a warm up for her. She's warming up and rebuilding her audience ever since City Girls kind of fell apart because of, honestly, it's really because of Young Miami chasing Diddy. And now she's trying to rebuild and figure out where she's going to fall in place. I think she's going to try doing Carisha Please again. It's going to be a lot different without Diddy pushing it from behind the scenes, just to be honest, you know? You know, a lot of people take my commentary as hate. It's not. It's just honesty. This is how I feel. Some people say, "Oh, you shouldn't feel anyway. You should just report the news." I am reporting the news. But you can disagree with me, and we can still be cool. Okay, that's fine. If you disagree with me, you disagree with me. We could still be all right. All right. So you know, she threw Diddy under the bus in this interview, basically saying, "I wasn't around for all that. What was going on?" Which she probably wasn't. But she is named in some suit cases that have been brought to the court as the girl with the pink sand or whatever they call it. They have some type of name for it. And that's all that's going on right now. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all. Check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button. Peace.